Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Crypto Analyst here. I hope all of you guys are having a good morning, evening, wherever you guys are from. Today we're going to be talking about a very popular question. When are cryptocurrencies going to go back up, as well as if they're going to go down before then? So if you guys are interested in knowing the answer or finding more information about this topic, please stay tuned for the entire video. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Alright guys, so jumping right on into the video here, we have the Bitcoin charts from the past 4 years pulled up, and what we're going to be doing is doing a technical analysis of looking at these and finding really the similarities and showing you guys why the market is down as well as when it's going to go up. So what I've done is I pulled up a chart. It is Bitcoin from the past 4 years, and it shows, in red, the Bitcoin charts from every single January from 2015, 16, 17, and 18. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. There's something very similar here. This is nothing new. It's actually quite funny to see people freaking out because the market's down, when in reality, this is nothing new. This happens every year, and it almost looks identical. So it's almost a joke to hear people say the bubble's popping because they say the bubble's popping every January. In theory, of course, it could be popping, but it's a very low chance. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and look at 2015, right? This is a little bit further back, so we're going to be seeing a little bit of a different result. But the first thing we notice is, we have this massive increase, and then we see it go down, drop. We see it pick up a little bit, and we see it have this massive dip. And it stays stagnant. It goes up and down for a little bit while. We see it recover about halfway, and then it goes down again, and then we see this this stale recovering right before it spikes again. What do we see here? We see an all-time high from Bitcoin, followed by a massive drop during January. Then what do we see? We see a little bit of stabilization, then a massive drop, and not a massive drop, a drop again, and then we see another, huge spike. Same thing with 2017. And it was an all-time high. And then, it's crazy. It drops again, right? We see it drop, it goes back up. Every time we see the exact same thing. It has a big drop followed by a little bit back up, and then another massive drop again. And then we see this a little bit stabilization. It goes down a little bit right around here, and it goes right back up. It doesn't recover all the way immediately, but we always see it form a new all-time high. Now this is just Bitcoin, right? In 2018, we see a new all-time high, followed by, in January, what do we know? It's another drop. So it's nothing new and it's nothing hard. It's just simply looking at the information over the the course of time. And it's just kind of baffling to see people freaking out. And I know so many people, because I'm in a couple crypto discords, and they're all freaking out saying that they need to pull out their money and that it's a joke and that the bubble's popping and that they're getting nervous now. When in reality, guys, we're not even through January yet. And to be honest, it's just the market's not going to go back up in the next week. In my opinion, I just don't think we're going to see this massive spike in the next week. Maybe, if possible, we could start to see a spike in the next month, but it's just not that likely to see that you'll have these 3x, 4x gains from most mainstream coins in the next month or so. It's very possible towards the end of February or mid-end of February that we could see stuff start to go back up. But for the next week or two, guys, don't expect anything crazy happening. In fact, I would say cryptos are more likely to drop in the next 2 weeks rather than to go up. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the XRP chart from actually just the past year here, and we're going to scroll down, and we're going to see if we see anything similar. So we have the Bitcoin chart where we see this, this new all-time high in December, followed by this big drop, a little bit back up, and then a big drop again from Bitcoin, and that was in 2017 because this, this one isn't fully formulated yet. So we're going to use the 2017 Bitcoin chart and compare it to how XRP acted this year. And what do you know? We have a all-time high followed by a drop, a big drop, it recovers a little bit, and then another big drop, and it recovers, and it goes down a little bit, and that's almost identical to, just the graph that we have right here. We have this big drop, stabilization, drop again, and then we see this little flat line, right? If you look in, it goes up, down a little bit, and then it's, kind of stabilized, but it goes down. We see this little dip right where the cursor is, and then it goes back up. What do we know here? Almost verbatim, guys. Almost verbatim. We even have this little downwards trend. It's actually ridiculous how people think that the whole market is crashing. These are almost verbatim the same charts as we've seen in other cryptos. And you guys can do this with almost all other altcoins and all other mainstream coins that have been around for, a decent amount of time. Ripple's not the oldest coin, but, it's it's popular and it's very successful. You guys can do these and look at the charts of Ethereum and all these other ones, and it's nothing new. So my prediction is, guys, hold on to your cryptocurrencies. If not hold, then buy. This is not professional financial advice by any means, so please consult a professional before doing any buying. But in my opinion, what I'm doing right now is I am buying because history tends to repeat itself, as we have seen for the past 4 years. This is nothing new. This is completely crazy to think that everything's popping and that the bubble's popping and everything's going to crash this year, when in reality, crypto is growing more this year. I believe it will grow more this year than it has any previous year. That is all I had to say in this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys found this very useful. If you guys did find this information useful, then please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. You guys are always free to comment and ask me questions about why I think what I think, or even tell me what you guys want to see a video on in the future. That being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out here, and I hope to see you guys in the next video, excuse me. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you next time.